It is so hot in my room. I don't understand why. Is it highlight or is it sweat? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Yemi. So today I'm going to be doing a video on how I lost 30 pounds. So if you're interested in like the tips and tricks I use to lose weight, then stay tuned. I'm going to break this video down into 3 parts because they kind of like encompass all of my tips that I have. So the first part is diet, second part is exercise, and then the third part is motivation. So I'm going to start off with diet. My first tip is to eat more vegetables. Like, vegetables are just so good for you, obviously. There was actually a point in time where I didn't like vegetables like at all. I would never eat them, and now I'm just like, they're like one of my favorite things to eat. There are just so many different ways you can prepare them. Like personally, I don't like raw vegetables except for like carrots, so I usually like steam vegetables or like saute them, just add some seasoning to like give them a little more flavor, and it's just like you can make so many meals with it. Like I actually went vegetarian for some time, so all of my meals were just like vegetables and like carbs, and like honestly it wasn't that bad. Like, and it also like completely changed my palate, so now I don't really crave junk foods as much. Like I tend to crave like healthier foods, like, you know, like salads over like chicken wings, you know. So yeah, eat some vegetables. So my next tip is to stop snacking. Like I used to snack so much to the point where it was like I was basically constantly eating. Like I love chips and cookies and all that good stuff. Oh, I'm so hot. Sorry. So yeah, I love like chips and cookies, and like I would just like have them like by my bed so I can just eat whenever I wanted. So now I just don't even buy snacks, so I'm not tempted to eat them, because like if food is in front of me, like I tend to want to eat it. So if it's just like, if I'm craving chips and I don't have them handy and we'll have to go like all the way to the grocery store, like I don't want to drive over there, so I'm just not gonna have any chips. And like the next day I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't eat those chips because like I'm not craving them anymore. So yeah, if you do want to snack, like I recommend healthy snacks, like, you know, like hummus and carrots or something. And like even like there are like healthier alternatives. Like if you want chips, get like blue chips or pita chips as opposed to like Lay's, you know. Like you can always get your fix of junk food, but it doesn't have to be like the worst junk food there is. So my next tip is to drink water. Like I drink so much water. It's my favorite drink. I like always have a water bottle near me. It's just, and like there are just so many benefits other than just like shedding pounds. Like, you know, it just makes you feel a lot cleaner. Like it can clear up your skin, just all these different things. So just drink more water. Like I'm not gonna give you like a set amount of how much you should drink because like it varies from person to person, but for me it's like I always just carry water around, so if I ever am thirsty, like I'll just drink that. And like to piggyback off of that, don't drink your calories. Like I only ever drink water and tea now, and like alcoholic beverages every once in a while. But yeah, I like don't drink juice or drink soda or anything, and it's just like I don't like that stuff anymore, really. Like if my friend is drinking something and I have like a sip, I'm just like, oh okay, like it's just not as satisfying as it used to be, and like I'd just rather just drink water. And if you like don't like the taste of just bland water, you can always add like fruits to it or something, or like you can start off with like flavored water or sparkling water, and then just like naturally your taste buds are just gonna like not want that sugary and you know, like fruity, all that stuff. Like your taste buds are gonna adapt to what you're feeding them, I guess. And so you're not going to want to drink all that stuff. I know some people can't give up coffee, so I never really got into coffee, but like, you know, there are different ways you can drink it. Like don't add so much milk and sugar and all that, and just like your taste buds are gonna just adapt. So drinking like these like bland beverages aren't going to be horrible after a while. So yeah. And my next tip is be aware of calories. I don't want to say count calories because that can lead to like obsessive habits and like eating disorders and things like that. So just be aware. I actually did used to count calories. I would only eat about 1,300 a day, which isn't like that low, but I would beat myself up like if I went over. Like one day I had like 1,370 and I was just like so mad. Like those 70 calories aren't gonna matter that much in the long run. Just like don't be just so like strict and specific with everything. Just give yourself room to like dieting shouldn't be a like I don't want to say it shouldn't be a challenge, but it shouldn't be something that you're just like constantly like worried about and thinking about, like, because then it's just not sustainable over the long run. So just be aware of calories. Like back to snacking, I had a bag of Skittles and I looked at the bag and I saw that like a bag of Skittles that was like this big was 250 calories. That's like half a meal for me. So just like, you know, instead of having those Skittles, have some dried fruit instead. Like, or, you know, you can have those Skittles, but don't just eat the whole pack at once, you know, just like try to be very like use moderation when you're eating anything really. So yeah, and that brings me to my next point, which is to eat out less. So I'm not saying like just cut out, like I know cutting out fast food completely is the healthiest thing you can do, but I just can't give up Chick-fil-A. Like I just like I love Chick-fil-A. And so instead of just cutting it out completely, just like limit how much you eat it. Like before I would eat it like multiple times a week. Now it's like once every other week. Or like instead of getting like a full meal with like fries and a drink, just get like the chicken sandwich. That's like, that saves calories right there. And like the chicken sandwich is probably like the best thing you can eat because, or like the chicken nuggets, like basically like the entree part is probably the best part you can eat because it's protein as opposed to just like carbs and just sugar and all that. So, and you can still get your fix that way. So it's not like you're like depriving yourself of the foods that you love. Or like, and when you go to like restaurants, just try to choose like the healthier option. Like instead of getting like fried shrimp or something, get like salmon with vegetables on the side. And another thing is restaurant portions are huge. At least here in America, they're huge. And I used to like have this thing where I wanted to finish everything on my plate just because like I felt bad for wasting food. And I'm pretty sure that contributed to my weight gain. So now I'm just like, yeah, now I just don't feel forced to like eat every single thing. Like it's like, you listen to your body. Your body will tell you when it's full. Like just don't keep eating after that, because then that's when you start to feel like bloated and unhealthy and then start to gain those extra pounds because of all the unnecessary food you're putting in your body. Like just save the food to go. Like now, and sometimes like you just have to try to shrink your stomach. So basically, I'm not saying like starve yourself or anything, but like eat until you're satisfied, not until you're full. And then like naturally your stomach is going to just like shrink to where it's like you don't have to eat the entire meal. Like half of that can be a meal for you, and then you can eat the other half for like dinner or something. And so now like, yeah, that's basically what I did. And my stomach is like I can't go to buffets because I can only eat like one plate and then I'll be out. Like Thanksgiving just passed, I only had one plate. Like I just can't eat that much food at one time anymore. And like usually it just, my meals like keep me full for a few hours, which is good, and I don't have to like eat whopping meals in order to do that. So just try to like shrink your stomach by kind of just listening to your body and seeing like, don't eat until you're like you know, like, but eat until you're you know, just satisfied. you know. And then my last tip in like the diet thing is to try to eat more chicken and fish. If you do eat meat, eat more chicken and fish as opposed to like red meat. It's like burgers and steaks and stuff like that. Like if it's the 4th of July and my friend's dad is like grilling something outside, hell yeah, I'm gonna eat some burgers. Like I'll probably eat like 3 of them. Usually I just eat chicken and fish. Those are really like the main meats that I eat, and they're just so much healthier for you. And like they have like I know a lot of people, this isn't applicable to me, but like I know a lot of people have like health issues due to red meat. And so if you are like having problems, and you are like regularly eating red meat, maybe you can try cutting that out and just like sticking to like poultry and fish. Like there are just so many things you can do with just those 2 meats, so many meals you can make, so many places you can go. Like everywhere has chicken, unless it's like a vegan place, obviously. So, you know, do that. Okay, so my second like area of focus is exercise. When I first started out, I mainly only did cardio because it was kind of just what I knew how to do. And like I would go to the gym and just feel really intimidated because everyone, like, it looked like they knew what they were doing and they were like lifting weights and all that stuff. And I'm very like, I'm not the type of person to ask for help, and I also don't want to like look stupid. So I would just like stick to the treadmill. So in the beginning stages, I did just like, you know, run on the treadmill. I did high intensity interval training, or HIIT. And basically it's just where you like do something at an intense like speed, and then you offset it at like a moderate speed, if that makes any sense. And it's supposed to like help have like your metabolism, like it boosts your metabolism or something, and it also just like gives your body a surprise. So like it's like working like more than you would working if you were just going at like a steady state. So yeah, I would normally, like, I would use the treadmill and I'd normally run for 30 seconds at like a speed of like 9, and then I would do like a jog at like 4 for like 1 minute and 30 seconds. So yeah, and I just did that for about like 16 minutes. And then afterwards, I would actually do just walking. So apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, I read something about it, and it makes sense, so, you know, I just did it. So apparently, if you do HIIT and then you follow it up with like steady state cardio, since your metabolism is still like, you know, doing its thing, when you do the steady state cardio, you burn more calories just because like you already have that jump start, I guess. So I would do the HIIT for like 16 minutes, and then I would just walk for like 40 minutes. And so, yeah, I don't know, I think it helped me. And so then I like started to shed pounds, and I realized that like I had like, my skin was like pretty loose, and like I just like didn't feel strong. Like I was getting like skinnier, but I just didn't feel like strong or anything. So I was like, okay, it's time to get into weight training. And the only reason I didn't do weight training earlier is because, like I said, I was so intimidated. Like the gym I went to was at my college, and like everyone, like all the people at the gym, like they were just very like fitness guru and all that stuff. And so I would just stick to what I knew, basically. And so to overcome that, I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos to see like how to use certain machines. So first I like got a membership at Planet Fitness because they have like that whole like no gym intimidation or whatever. So basically it's like for everyone, like beginners, experts, everyone in between. And so I kind of just went to the Planet Fitness, and I had one of the workers like just show me around, show me all the machines they had the first day. And so I like took note of all those and went home and then just like Googled how to use blank, how to use blank. And so I would just watch all these YouTube videos to see like how you did it. And so the next time I like knew like how to do it. And they also have like diagrams on the machine to show you how, but some of those are kind of confusing. They aren't really clear. But so if you did want to like just check out those, you could also do that. And so then another thing is don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, people, I've learned that people love helping other people like reach their fitness goals and stuff. So if you ask, hey, do you know how to use this machine? Hey, can you spot me? Like, unless the person is like super into their workout or like, you know, listening to music and can't hear you or whatever, like, they're more than willing to help. So do that. And lastly, I actually took a weight training class. So my school offers like a bunch, or they offered like a bunch of different like sports classes, like volleyball, basketball, all that good stuff. They also offered a weight training course, and I was like, okay, let's do it. And so I did that for a semester, and I really got some gains in my arms. Kind of lost it all since I was like last year, but yeah, I think that really helped me kind of like build strength. Like, yeah, so strength training is really good. And apparently, like, because muscle what is it, like, muscle burns more calories than fat or something. So like, if you have muscle and you're also like still trying to lose weight, like, you know, it'll happen faster if you weight train, I guess. And another thing is that if you are weight training, like, your body your body just looks better when there's muscle in it. There's this thing called skinny fat, which is basically like where you are like skinny, but you have like spots of fat. And I think at one point in my weight loss journey, that's what I was. And it was just really discouraging because, like, even though I could see like the pounds, like the scale like going down, my body still like looked like it just wasn't looking like how I wanted it to. And then once I started like strength training, like those muscles, like just like even my ab definition is just, it's just so much better. Like, I love it so much. So I love strength training a lot. Like, it just like building that muscle, it just makes you feel good. It makes your body look good. Like, so just don't be afraid to like start that. In the beginning, you can just do cardio, but like as things are rolling, just try to get into strength training as well. And in terms of like my last thing for exercise, I love ab workouts so much. I love having a strong core. I just love crutches, like everything like that. And like, yeah, you can see the difference. Like, I know you can't like spot train, like you can't just lose fat in your stomach from sorry, I keep looking out my window because the mail woman is like hitting on my neighbor. I don't know if they're like friends, but it's anyway. So I love ab workouts. And like this one time I did like a 38 ab challenge, and girl, my body after that challenge, like my abs were so defined, and I like, oh, they're not like that anymore because I've been slacking lately, but they were nice. So, yep, HIIT, steady state, strength training, ab workouts. Kind of the 3 things that I love, or what are numbers? The 4 things that I love doing in terms of exercise. And then lastly, we have motivation. So throughout your fitness journey, you're gonna get discouraged. Like, either if it's like you're not seeing any changes, or if like your lifestyle changes and you just don't have the time to like do the same thing that you were doing before, something like that, you know, you're gonna get discouraged. I definitely have gotten discouraged many times. And so my tips on like trying to stay motivated: 1, watch YouTube videos. I watched YouTube videos like this, like videos like this were just so encouraging to me. Like, I still watch them, and so hopefully this like motivates you to, you know, keep going on your fitness journey. Another thing is to like follow fitness gurus on like Instagram and stuff like that. I also like reading like transformation stories and like seeing people's like before and after pictures. Like, a simple Google search can lead you to that, or like sometimes I go on Reddit to see some of those. Like, it's just really motivating to me because it's like, wow, they really did that. Like, I want to do that too, you know? Another thing is to have a buddy help you. Like my sister is also trying to lose weight, and she started the whole meal prep thing, and so sometimes I would like eat some of her meal preps, and that like helped me in terms of nutrition. And then we would also like go to the gym together, and she would be like, hey Yemi, let's go to the gym. I'm like, and like, but I felt bad because like she wanted to go to the gym and like I was like the driver, so you know, I like went to the gym, and once I was there I was like, okay, I'm so glad I came. Like so just having a buddy who like eats with you, works out with you, all that stuff really helps. Another thing is just to like remember how you feel after a workout. Like there are gonna be days where you just don't feel like doing anything, and you know, it's okay to take a few days off, like some rest days here and there, but like just think about like how you like I have never felt bad after a workout. I've literally never heard anyone say, oh, that workout, like I regret that workout so much, like unless they were like overworking themselves, with like, which you shouldn't do. But like just like remember, like what I think I've had thoughts of, oh, I regret staying in and not working out. Never, oh, I regret going to work out and blah blah blah. Like I just, after, and like it releases endorphins, you just feel so good, like yeah, I did this, yeah, like it's just like, just remember how you feel after a workout and go work out so you can get that same feeling. And then lastly, track your progress. Take pictures, videos, whatever. Like I know like you might not want to because you don't like feel comfortable with what your body is looking like right now. Like it might not be like, I didn't want to take pictures in the beginning either. Like I didn't really take that many just because I hated looking at my body, and like I regret doing that now because I kind of like wanted to see myself transform. And it's like when you're looking at yourself in the mirror every day, you don't see those changes. But like if you have a picture to show you, then you're like, oh wow, I have lost some weight, or oh wow, I have gained like muscle definition, things like that. So just track your progress. And this is an extra step, but you can also, if you feel up for it, just like post your progress on social media. Like I've tweeted pictures of my before and my after, and just like having the support from my friends, like, oh my god, like you look so good, you lost so much weight, like it just encourages me to like continue my journey and get to like the body goal that I actually like what I'm striving for. Like just having those people support you, it feels good. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. I am not at my goal body yet. I've like made a lot of mistakes in my weight loss journey, so I'm not saying that like you have to be like me or anything like that, because I am far from perfect. But you know, I'm happy with where I am right now. Like I can wear like crop tops and like bodycon outfits and just feel like confident and like cute, you know. Before I would like hide in like baggy sweatshirts and things like that. Like it feels good to like just be, it just feels good. It feels good. So those are basically my tips. If you have any questions or have any other tips to share, then just leave a comment down below, and thanks for watching. Bye.